From Salt Lake City, Utah, the scene for the Grizzlies. He can hurt you inside or drop it in from range. Jaren Jackson will be looking to do it all for his team as they prepare for the Jazz. Grizzlies, Jazz, coming up next. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
And with Utah right now, they've had an interesting start to the year. Lately, they've put together some nice wins, and you get the general sense that their confidence is growing.
Now, look at Memphis's starting group. Smart in the backcourt. To his side is Bane. The lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. And it's Kennard in at the 3 spot. And for the Jazz, Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. Talen Horton-Tucker out there with Markkanen. And it's Kessler in at the center, locking down the middle. Hey, Greg, what are you looking for here as they enter their first night of a back-to-back?
We'll see how the coaching staff distributes minutes among the players. You don't want to overuse your guys tonight and leave them sluggish for tomorrow. It's about finding a balance.
Now here's Markkanen. Clarkson is screen on Jackson. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Adams, the pass to Smart. And Adams kicks to Jackson. Here's Smart. Off with the layup. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
If they're playing in their own building, they probably win that basketball game. Reality is it's a hard thing to win on the road in the NBA. Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Outside, Bane. Outside for Jackson. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
And there's the pass to Kessler. Clarkson against Bane. And that's good. Jordan Clarkson for three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Kennard. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Pass to Adams. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Bane with the bucket.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Bane against Clarkson. Here's the screen. The three. The rebound by Steven Adams. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Smart kicks to Adams. Pass to Jackson. And he lays it straight in. Jackson's got 5.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
No good on that one. Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
And the second free throw, good. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies teams.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. They set the pick to the paint, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Adams. And here's Kennard. Adams' shot is off.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Oh, Sexton in position. Stolen by Smart. And it's Memphis on the break. Payne for 3. Rebound collected by Clarkson. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. Kessler finds Clarkson. Outside, Sexton. Going inside, over Bane. And again, it's Utah.
Well, if you've got the speed of Colin Sexton, put the ball on the deck and make sure you make good use of it.
Outside, Bain. Down low, got a piece of it. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Kennard kicks to Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Clarkson outside. Unloads from 13. Sexton for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Sinks the triple.
Well, Marcus Smart has come so far as a three-point shooter. This guy very capable from distance.
Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Sexton with the screen for Markkanen. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in. Markkanen's got 5.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Kennard on the wing. Bain passes to Adams. In the corner, Kennard with it. Offline with his 3. Utah trailing here. And the pass to Sexton. Back to Kessler. That gives them the lead.
Sexton is a point guard. It is his job to share the wealth, and he does there.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Kennard. Jackson setting the pick here for Kennard. 2 on the clock from downtown. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Passes it to Horton Tucker. Off target with his 3. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Outside, Smart. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Horton Tucker. And the basket by Jackson. He's got 7.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Inside, Adams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, there's just a brute strength and physicality about Steven Adams. This guy knows his role and plays it to perfection.
That one is off. LDB, the Jazz have managed to stay competitive while going into a rebuild.
Kevin, you've got to give Utah credit. That is not an easy task. They have managed to amass a great deal of first-round picks and young talent and still remain focused on winning. Truly incredible.
John Collins, he's checked in for Utah. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Back in the 2022 offseason doors, the Jazz traded their 2 All-Stars, Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert.
And what that got them, Kevin, was a ton of draft picks. But to me, the real prizes, Lowry Markkanen, who made the All-Star game, and Walker Kessler, who looks like a big-time stud, particularly on the defensive end.
Here is Rose after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. Rose dishes to Jackson. The pass to Bain. 6 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Rose. 9 points for Jaren Jackson. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. For the Jazz, Abaji's checked in, and Georgia subbed in for Sexton. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. There's the pick. George with the ball. Now defended by Bane. And George kicks to Clarkson. 5 on the clock. In the corner, Collins with it. Sinks the three-pointer.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Bane sets the screen for Rose. To the middle. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7. A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Rose against George. Rose scanning the floor. Jackson a screen on Clarkson. Count that one. Bane's got 7.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Rose. Over in the corner, Williams. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Now, here is George. No scoring in this one. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Utah. Markkanen comes in for Clarkson. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. In third, the Grizzlies.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
And the first one at the line is good.
And guys, Markkanen, there's no question about his offensive talent. His skill set is the perfect match for the way the game is played today.
Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And Markkanen drops them both. Memphis leading. 1:21 left in the first. Here's Clark. Collins with some nice D.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
You know, Greg, for the Olympics, basketball is a shared family passion.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's father was a coach, but his mom was actually the first woman to be an NBA scorekeeper. So he was raised around the game.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
Here's Roddy. He's guarded by Collins. Stolen by Collins. There's the feed to Olynyk. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter.
Well, an excellent free throw shooter. Luke Kennard is not the guy you want to send to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
That free throw, good from Kennard. And so he makes both from the line.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
George passes to Markkanen. And the rejection by Clark. Outside Rose. Kennard on the wing. No good with the triple. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 3 from Delta Center. Back in a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
We'll see Markkanen and Collins at forward. Then it's Olynyk. Then it's George. And it's Agbaji in at the 2 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. He gets it in there.
And Rose, always aggressive coming off those screens, forced the defense to contain him and drops it off for the nice assist.
Outside, Markkanen. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Markkanen's got 10.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Now, here's Kennard. Not a lot of room. No good from Clark. Utah trailing here. Stolen. 3 on 3. Here's Rose. It's hauled in by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
But we know Markkanen can face up and make shots, but I love when he mixes it up on the interior. That's really good touch.
Clark, the pass to Roddy. Now here's Rose. Passes to Roddy. And he's good on the 3 ball. Roddy's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the right side. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Memphis. Here's Agbaji. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Rose. Clark outside. The 11-footer. It's deflected. Here's Agbaji. He's covered by Clark. Off target from 3-point range.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Kennard, the pass to Clark. Back to Kennard. Clark sets a screen for Kennard. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. Abaji pulls it in.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here is George. Hasn't made one yet. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the triple. George has got the game tied up here for Utah. One thing you hear nowadays, Doris, is that there's not enough defense. Do you agree with that?
I don't in this way, Kevin. I believe we must redefine what quality defense looks like. The floor is so spread, the skill level and shot making so high that I think it is much more difficult to guard in today's NBA.
And the dunk by Olynyk.
It's not just the decision making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
Now here's Rose. A 20-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Now George, after Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. And finished off by Collins.
Well, this is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Rose passes to Kennard. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Olynyk dishes to Collins. Bucket is good. Now it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Rose against George. To halt the run. And the basket by Rose.
Yeah, we've seen this a time or two. Derrick Rose in the mid-range doing work.
Rose against George. There's the lob to Markkanen. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, Markkanen, a big-time athlete. Set that lob up in the air and he'll finish.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Smart kicks to Clark. Kennard against Markkanen. Here's the floater. And Kennard lays it in. Good.
Man, Luke Kennard showing the handle in the pick-and-roll game. It's going to be so difficult to cover him with that aspect.
Now, here's George. Collins passes to Abaji. Drives to the hoop. The shot, no good. Nice D from Rose. To the inside, Clark. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
So both teams changing it up here.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Olynyk. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 12 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And right now, he's just a role player, but he's working hard and contributing in spurts.
Well, we've certainly seen flashes of what this guy can do, but he has got to find a way to consistently do it if he wants to be a starter.
Smart passes to Bain. Pass to Jackson. Takes a 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
Yeah, a quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Nice open look, but it's no good. There's the pass to Horton Tucker. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Sexton. Just 4 to shoot. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Markkanen. His last outing, he had 18 points. Back to Kessler. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Kennard. Outside, Bain. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Utah leading. Outside, Sexton. Passes it to Kessler. Lets it go with the 3. Horton Tucker's shot is off. Memphis has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Outside, Smart. Back to Jackson. Outside, Bain. Jackson, a screen on Markkanen. Bain for 3. Utah with the rebound. Olynyk's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Horton Tucker. That 3 off the mark. Memphis has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Well, GA, he was the heart and soul of the Celtics. But now, Marcus Smart is a Grizzly.
Reminiscent of another first-team all-defensive guard who left Gang Green to create grit and grind in Tony Allen. Memphis hoping Smart has that same kind of impact.
Now here's Smart. An 11-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Now Olynyk, after the missed 3 from Desmond Bain. Pass to Kessler. Markkanen against Bain. Markkanen passes to Kessler. Now the pass to Jackson. Kennard against Sexton. And Talen Horton-Tucker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul for the Jazz. Collins checked in for Olynyk, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Lauri Markkanen. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Rose comes in for Luke Kennard. And here are the Grizzlies now. 4-point game. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. And finished off by Collins.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to Rose. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson misses.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Horton Tucker with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And the Jazz making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And it's Luke Kennard in for Derrick Rose. And Utah has possession. 3-point lead. Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Grizzlies shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Pass to Bain. Passes it to Adams. Now Bain. 6 to shoot. For 3. Sexton grabs the board.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Over Bain. Sexton's shot is good. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Boy, there is strength and athleticism to be able to make contested shots. Colin Sexton, he's got both.
Payne finds Smart, and here's Kennard. Payne looking around. Over Sexton. Nice D from Sexton.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Pass to Kessler. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Lauri Markkanen getting it done for the Jazz. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
I think for the Jazz, well, I know you want to talk about standings and such, but right now, it's the GYGP. I know neither of you knows what that means, so I'll help you. It means galvanizing your game plan.
Wow. Pretty good.
All right, now it's time to talk about our featured game tonight. Not a great turnout so far for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They've taken care of the ball. They're making smart decisions. This is exactly the kind of game they were hoping to play.
Yeah, the coaching staff has to be pleased. Great discipline, very unselfish. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Lauri Markkanen having a dominant impact in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. The lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. Smart in the backcourt. To his side is Payne. And it's Kennard in at the 3 slot. Here's Clarkson. Markkanen kicks to Sexton. Shot clock at 6. 20 feet out. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws.
Well, shooting will always have its place in the modern NBA. Kennard, big-time value because he shoots at about 40% from deep.
And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Adams.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Horton Tucker, it counts, and the foul. That one on Smart.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
And that one falls for Horton Tucker. You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
Smart against Sexton. Down low. The pass to Horton Tucker. Jazz passing it around. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Smart passes to Jackson. Outside, Smart. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, what can you say about Marcus Smart, right? A willing, capable passer off the pick-and-roll environment. That is really beautifully done.
Clarkson taking his time here. Good on the three-point shot. Clarkson's got 10.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Yes, that goes in.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. A 2-point game. Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
And let's see some of the numbers here on Lauri Markkanen. Great showing for him last season. And he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
Oh, yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league. He really saved him in several games a season ago. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. They set the pick. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
There's a lot to deal with when you're talking about Markkanen. This guy is skilled at 7 feet, can put it on the deck. This guy's just a very difficult guy to guard.
The Jazz have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. That free throw good for Markkanen. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside, Smart. Pass to Jackson. Outside, Bain. Jackson, a screen on Clarkson. Clock at 6. Bain for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's on Lauri Markkanen, and he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Bain. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Horton Tucker, the pass to Kessler. There's the pick. Here's Markkanen. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Smart up top, defended by Sexton. For the tie, here's Adams, and he hits it to tie the game up.
This guy is used to drawing contact. Adams outworks and out-hustles anyone in his way.
Over to the wing. Sexton with a screen on Jackson. And Adams sends it back, and they'll keep possession. Horton Tucker, the pass to Markkanen. 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Hands it from downtown. Markkanen's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, we know Markkanen can flat score the basketball, and right now he's got his rhythm going.
Kennard, the pass to Adams. Bain drawn the double team. Jackson finds Bain. Corner shot, and with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Jackson.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Clarkson dishes to Markkanen. Outside, Sexton. Nice ball movement by Utah. Back to Horton Tucker. over Kennard. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Jackson from long range. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Utah calls timeout. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. 2nd, the Grizzlies. 5th, the Jazz.
I mean, these clubs are almost a mirror image of one another in that regard. You look at the rebounding numbers, really impressive just how physically dominant they both are in the paint.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Outside, Markkanen. Sexton with a screen on Jackson. Markkanen with it. Now defended by Adams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sexton. Another miss by Utah. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. The lead is 2. Outside, Bain. Passes to Jackson. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
Sexton against Smart. Sexton the pass to Kessler. It's good. Kessler's got 10 points.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Sexton against Smart. Outside, Bain. No good on the 3. Utah has gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Sexton against Smart. And it's Sexton penetrating. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Sexton's got it all tied up now for Utah. Now Kennard. He's got 6. Pass to Bain. Bain drawn the double team. Up top, Adams. The pass to Jackson. Tucker with it. Now defended by Bain. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And here's a look at stats for Adams. A very nice season for him last year. He put up about 8 points a game last season. 11 rebounds and 2 assists. And he's a great presence on the glass. He'll battle inside for every rebound.
He's certainly not afraid to mix it up. When bodies are around or flying, he's usually at the point of it. And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Pass to Kessler. Over Kennard. Jackson comes over with the double. Sexton for 3. Here's Kessler. And the rejection by Jackson. Passes it to Rose. Pass to Kennard. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kennard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Walker Kessler. Here's Clarkson. He's got 10. And the rejection by Jackson. Outside Rose. Now the pass to Jackson. Knocked loose. Sexton with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Rose against Sexton. Clarkson outside. Collins passes to Olynyk. 6 to shoot. Sexton against Kennard. Another miss by Utah.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Pass to Jackson. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Sexton, the pass to Olynyk. Good on the bucket. Olynyk's got his second basket of the night.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Sexton against Rose. On the wing, Bane. And it's Utah with the rebound. Olynyk's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Clarkson dishes to Collins.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals, really pressuring those ball handlers.
And that one falls for Collins. For the Jazz, Abaji's checked in, and Georgia subbed in for Sexton. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Tillman's checked in, and it's Brandon Clark in for Jaren Jackson. That one is no good. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. A 2-point game. Kennard for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Well, you want a shooter you can count on. Luke Kennard, welcome to the game.
Outside for George. And once again, off the mark by Utah. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
And when he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. And can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
Nailed from three-point land. George has got 6.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Rose passes to Bane. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Kicks it to Clarkson. 52 seconds left in the third. And Collins gets double-teamed. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Clarkson.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Rose with the ball. George picks him up. Shot's good by Kennard.
Well, Kennard loves and relishes the opportunity to come back with his triple.
Pass to Collins. Good work there as it goes. 14 points for John Collins.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Rose against George. Now here's Rose. Fires the 3. That one, no good. And so it's Jaren Jackson making highlights for the Grizzlies. He's at the quarter-century mark, 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Markkanen. Collins is out there with George. And it's Abaji in at the 2-guard. That's the group right now for Utah.
Well, you can see this team depends on Markkanen to space the floor. Delivers with the range 3 there.
George against Rose. Smart puts the pick in for Rose. Pass to Jackson. There's the triple. Rebound, Utah.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Jackson, a screen on George. Rose passes to Jackson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And Memphis making a change here. Roddy's checked in. And when you look at Derrick Rose's career, Doris, always a fan favorite.
You know what, Kevin? I think people love that this is a guy who refused to quit. He certainly had made enough money in his career to let the injuries just do their part and end his career. Instead, he fights and he fights and he fights and he adjusts and is willing to be a lesser role on a winning team. You have to love that spirit.
There's the screen. A 3-ball. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Well, this is a nice pass. And when healthy, Rose still one of the best floor generals out there.
And George kicks to Collins. Collins setting the pick for Markkanen. It's tipped. He feeds it to Collins. Can't cash in from close range. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. There's the lob to Jackson. Markkanen down low. Working on Rose. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Markkanen. Rose against George. Here's Roddy. His 3-pointers off the mark. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
The pass to Collins. Back to George. Collins, a screen on Rose. George dishes to Collins. Rose with the ball. George picks him up. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
You ever notice the physicality? That's an aspect of Marcus Smart's game. He just powers through the defense. Sensational shooting.
Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work. Retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Kessler passes to George. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. George against Jackson. Another shot, and the layup is good. Jackson's got 30.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Abaji. Markkanen inside the line. It's rebounded by Memphis. Smart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to Jackson. The second chance effort. Adams' shot is off. Jazz trail by 5. George passes to Collins. Outside, Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. On the wing, Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. George passes to Collins. He kicks to Markkanen. Outside, George. Pass to Collins. And Utah turns it over again. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Colin Sexton comes in for George. And so here's Memphis. Smart with the ball. Kennard setting the pick for Bane. Smart wide open. He fires. Connects from 3-point range. Smart's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies. Jazz shooting it well here in the 4th quarter, 50%. Sexton the pass to Markkanen. Here's Collins looking to end the run. The Jazz with another miss. Adams finds Smart. Adams with the screen on Collins. Smart misses. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's Clarkson. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
The Jazz making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Derrick Rose is checked in for Memphis. Clarkson against Kennard. Clarkson kicks to Sexton. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 7th assist here tonight. Rose against Sexton. Rose in the post. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Sexton the pass to Horton Tucker. To the middle. Outside for Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Horton Tucker's shot is off.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Clark finds Kennard. Now here's Bane. Bane drawn the double team. Kennard for 3. Here's Adams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
Sexton dishes to Clarkson. Kennard with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. There's Rose with the 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And there's the pass to Markkanen. And Adams sends it back.
Boy, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
Some changes for Memphis. Jaren Jackson comes in for Clark, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Rose. Markkanen passes to Horton Tucker. Shot clock at 5. They set the pick. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Outside, Smart. There's the lob to Jackson. Here's Horton Tucker. Kennard covering. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. For Clarkson, it's been about finding a place in the NBA that suits him.
You know what, Kevin? That is often the case for players who are not superstars, but are quality players. Jordan Clarkson came into the league with a reputation as a gunner. But here's a guy who can fill in as a starter, he can play off the bench, and he's always willing to accept his role.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Smart kicks to Jackson. Kennard for 3. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Outside, Markkanen. Sexton with the screen for Markkanen. Back to Horton Tucker. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Memphis. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. Now he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David. On defense, the Jazz. Trailing here by 8. And it's Clarkson that time on the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got his 8th assist in the game. Smart against Sexton. Pass to Adams. And here is Bane. Bane's on the double team. Outside, Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Bane finds Kennard. Drains the three-pointer. Kennard's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Offensive rebound. Here's Clarkson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clarkson's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Memphis leading by 7. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Utah with the rebound. Clarkson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Markkanen, and Utah again with the bucket.
Okay, Mr. Markkanen coming through in the clutch. We see you, young sir.
Kennard with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. Count it. Kennard's got 8 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Shots good by Clarkson.
Center stage with the game and the balance. Jordan Clarkson, no problem.
Outside, Bane. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Adams dishes to Jackson. 4 on the shot clock. Bane drawn the double team. And stolen by Sexton. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. passes to Markkanen. At the crossover, count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Jackson in the corner. Keeps it alive, and it's Adams on the follow.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
And the Jazz call time here. They're down by 4. 24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. .24 seconds left in the game. Horton Tucker finds Markkanen. Here's Horton Tucker. Kennard covering.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They've led by as much as 10.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
You know what I love is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Utah calls timeout. They trail by 6. 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Sexton for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. From deep three-point territory. And the miss. So it's Memphis picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in